What's up guys, welcome back to another video. As you can tell, we're pretty pumped up today to be out here in Clovis, California, showing you some of these brand new models that just opened up recently. They're both single stories, 4 bedrooms, plus a lot of other features that we're gonna cover in this video. If you're thinking about relocating here, these are ones to consider just because they are located within the boundaries of the highest ranked school district, Clovis Unified. Check that out on niche.com. Let's dive in, have a look, and see just why people are loving these houses so much. We think you will too. Let's dive in. All right, so this house right here, guys, is something that we just found actually. And we thought, you guys have got to see this thing. It's like a very, very pretty house. It's got a certain elegance to the exterior that we think is like top notch. It's really pretty, and it's an absolute fantastic location. So I love the stonework. I love the way the roof lines come down right up in that area. It's just such a pretty looking house. I think you guys are gonna love this one. They're both really pretty today. I love this exterior. All right, I can talk about how great the outside is, but let's just go on in and show it to you guys, huh? Check it out, guys. It is really, really pretty. Kind of an interesting entryway, to be honest with you. I was actually kind of surprised by how you kind of step right on into the formal dining room, which, yes guys, you do get a formal dining room in this house, of course. At this price point, it should just be like a standard option with any house you buy. We're gonna talk about the prices here in a little bit, so just hang out, guys. Enjoy the video, enjoy the house, and then we'll talk about what these things cost here after a while. All right, but it's a really, really pretty house. These homes that we're seeing today actually have standard 10-foot ceilings. That of course is the big 8-foot front door. Now, the next house has double 8-foot front doors, which is really, really pretty. But this one you just get a single, but it's a tall front door. And again, 10-foot ceilings, guys. Now, I don't know, I could go a few different ways here. Why don't we just start in the front, all right? So this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. All right, so the front bedroom here, they have it staged as an office. Not bad at all, decent size. Let's see what the closet situation looks like. So a lot of the closets in the homes we're seeing today, maybe all of them actually, have walk-ins. So that's a nice touch, all right? Now, this has a glass door, but it is a bedroom because it's got the closet. So not sure on that, you know. We can talk about that. Right across the way, we have our first storage space, which is right here. It is a nice sized space. All right, it looks like a pantry, but we have not even gotten to the kitchen yet. All right, and then right up here is the first of 3 bathrooms. All right, so what do you guys think so far? So this floor is a luxury vinyl plank. It's an LVP floor. It is not ceramic tile. It is not real wood. It is a luxury vinyl plank. That is supposed to be extremely durable flooring, so that would work if you have pets or anything of that nature, right? All right, guys, now right up here, check this thing out. This area over here is kind of the great room, all right? This is where the kitchen, living room, all that is. It's huge. All right, let's head our way down. All right, got a coat closet right there, nicely located right off the entry and formal dining space. All right, do you guys like this dining room right here? Now, keep in mind, you know, that could be like a second living room if you didn't care about a table, you know? I mean, in a home that's this elegant, you probably would want a nice formal table. It's got a very nice aesthetic walking in. But let's keep going and we'll see what you guys think. All right, check out how pretty this looks. So if you have been following the channel for any amount of time, we have done some videos on the Cancion series by Lennar out in Riverstone. This is sort of comparable to that Well, that's my opinion. They may tell you something different, but it's got the same cabinets, same floor, different floor plans, guys. So you haven't seen this house yet. That island is giant. I like the gold pendants. It's nice. It's got a nice elegance to it. But it feels like it's from that same series. The only thing it lacks is the gigantic fridge. I'm not sure if you remember in those other homes that we've shown before, there's like a double fridge. It looks crazy. This is just your normal fridge, which is not a bad thing. It's a counter depth, so it doesn't come out much beyond the counter, you know. But all in all, it's very nice. You got a lot of cabinet space in here, you know, lots of storage. Right? I mean, this could be your pantry, but promise you it is not. All right, so I don't think those have soft close hinges actually. No, that is not soft close. Now let's do our thing. All right, that's not soft close either. It's fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'm kind of surprised just at the price point. It would be nice to see some of those little things, you know, included at the price point. Again, we're going to talk about that, but you know what? It doesn't have it, and that's that, so that's okay, you know. Nice oven. Kind of got the chef's kitchen feel with the microwave over here, right here, versus right above the stove. Now, you can probably tell you still get a gas range out here. So permits on these lots were pulled before that change happened. So if you buy one of these, you're fortunate enough to get gas if you prefer that. And it seems like more people prefer gas than electric, but not everybody. So that may or may not matter. But you know what, the width of this, I want to point out, is actually a really nice width here. So I mean, you could have someone cooking over here, and then you could have someone else over here doing dishes, and you're probably not going to be bumping into each other. So that's a really nice feature of this home. Okay. Now, right around the corner here is actually the pantry. All right. And it is big, guys. Let's see. Oh, there we go. This is a big pantry. I love the pantry size in this house. It's got multiple shelves. It's long. You could store everything in here. Look at that, that is huge. Plus you have the cabinet pantry that I just pointed out a minute ago. So you're not gonna go wrong with this. You've got lots of space. Through this door here would be the 3-car garage. Well, it is the 3-car garage. We're not able to, yeah, it is locked up on us today, guys, so I can't show you the 3-car garage. But it looks like most of the other garages that I show you guys, it just has a 3rd bay, which we could all use, right? Whether you have 3 cars or not, sometimes you have extra stuff, it's nice to store it there. Or if you've got 1 car, then maybe you don't care about that. And if that's the case, it's not worth paying more money for a 3rd bay, but these homes come with it, so just something to note. The laundry room is right here. Let's check that out. All right, I like that they finished this off with cabinets and very nice countertops in the laundry, kind of matching the kitchen. That's a nice feature there. It really, really is. I wish there was a sink in here. Well, I don't know. My wife likes a sink in the laundry, so that would be a nice feature if it had it. It doesn't, and again, that's one of those things that it's not the end of the world. But look at all the space you guys have. You know, there's lots of space in here. In fact, I don't even know exactly what you would store in all of these cabinets in here in the laundry. Obviously, like detergent, but you know, you could, I mean, I'm sure you'll fill it, right? We will all fill it, but you know, a lot of cabinet space, and it looks fantastic. So over here could be the coffee maker, you know, maybe the toaster oven, or I don't know, maybe that should go over here. But I like this little addition here. It makes the kitchen look more expansive and long, and let me see what these do. Okay, this is why it looked dark in here. I thought it looked a little dark, but that switch controls those lights there. All right, and it is on a dimmer, so that's very cool. All right, and then this switch here, okay, is the pendants, got it. Okay, cool. All right, just wasn't sure on that, so. So there's your kitchen, guys. It's a really beautiful kitchen. Kind of matches what we saw on the outside in terms of elegance. I really like that. Now, look at this. This living room is massive. It really is. I mean, I don't even know where you buy a rug that big. That's probably 12, 13 by 12 or so. Huge, guys. That rug would not fit in a bedroom. It's bigger than a bedroom. This is a big sectional here. It's modeled very nicely. All the neutral tones. I like the color palette they chose. Not that you get the staging furniture, but it shows well. It shows very nice. All right, now, look at the size of this house. It's 2,900 square feet, guys. We're gonna show you the bedrooms, the primary, and then we have a special thing for you guys that we've actually not seen in any house on the YouTube channel so far. This house has got it, and it's right through that door, okay? Right through those double doors over there. That's not the primary. We're gonna see that. It's right here. What do you guys think that is? Put it in the comments. Stick around. We're gonna check it out here in a few, all right? Let's keep moving. All right, so right over here, now here's the thermostat, by the way. Same thermostat we see in most homes. It is a Wi-Fi thermostat, which is super convenient. I actually have that thermostat in my house and it's great. I mean, I don't know, it's a great thermostat. Who cares about a thermostat, right? I mean, they work, you turn on the AC with them, right? Well, it's nice because it's Wi-Fi capable, so you can change the temp from your phone. And that's a really convenient thing, so. Okay, here is a bedroom, all right? This is the second bedroom that we are seeing because we saw the one in the front that had the glass door, if you recall. All right, we've got the standard 10-foot ceilings throughout this entire house here. So that's pretty nice, all right? It gives it a very volume-esque sort of feel. All right, and now check out the walk-in. This room has a walk-in, so we're 2 for 2 right now, guys. I can't remember if all of them have walk-ins or just certain rooms, but this has got it, and that's good, that's nice. All right, and we're gonna mosey on over. We're gonna see this bathroom. All right, now, this is a full bath with 2 sinks. That's really pretty. I love the black accents everywhere. The mirrors are not bad. I might frame those mirrors out or something to give it a little more oomph, you know? But it works and it's not bad. Now you still get a fiberglass tub with this house. Not like that big of a deal, but it is a fiberglass insert tub. I hear they're easier to clean. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's your toilet, and I like the brown in here, it's cool. Nice, very, very nice, guys. You got your cabinet space. Yeah, it's nice, guys, it's nice. I feel like I say this a lot. I feel like there needs to be a light on that wall though. So like my face is definitely in a shadow. So what's up, guys? It's definitely in a shadow. So I don't know if you want more light on your face, if you're shaving or doing makeup or something like that, but just as a thought here. All right, and then the next bedroom is here. All right, so 2 bedrooms separated by a bathroom. Check it out. Now it appears that the room is pre-wired for a fan. When I see this is a switch that has no functionality right now, so it's probably set up for a pre-wire for a fan. Oh, we don't have a walk-in, guys. We got a standard closet in this room, which is not a big deal, but that is what it is. All right, check out this bedroom. All right, and we'll keep going. All right, guys, we're gonna check out the primary right now. It's super, super nice. And then again, what's through those doors, guys? We're gonna check it out here in just a minute. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. This is a king size bed. This is a nice size room, guys. There's lots of space in here. That is huge, actually. I love the windows on the rear wall of this place. It's really, really nice. And we're gonna check out the backyard. We can't get out there, but we'll show it to you somehow. All right, so this is nice, guys. This is nice. If you like a big primary suite of a bathroom, you're gonna love this thing. All right, look at this. It's almost excessive, right? But it's nice, okay? Do you guys like this, by the way? Do you like that this stops here, or do you wish it went all the way over? I kind of wish it went all the way over, just because what are you gonna do with that space? Put your hamper? I mean, I don't know, we could go in the closet or something, but it would give you a little more counter space if they would have extended that out. So not like a huge thing. I mean, how much counter space does one need? I don't know, but just as a, I don't know. I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice the way it is. See, I like how they did the mirror. They framed it out in black. That looks really sharp with all the black hardware, faucets and stuff. They should have done that near the bathrooms, but they didn't, but it's not a big deal. All right, let's see. How is the shower in here? I'm gonna find out for you. Let's see. All right, yeah, I mean, I got some space in here. I feel like my head almost is like as tall as this, but that's okay. Man, I kind of think that should be just slightly taller so water's not splashing out. This is a big old thing here. Look at this. Look at the size of my head. It's a nice shower head though. It really is. And I like this tile. This tile's really nice. It's got like a glossy look to it, so that's pretty. Now, when you guys buy this house, you should Rain-X this, okay? Before it gets all spotted up, Rain-X it and buy a squeegee, okay? You need to get a squeegee. So, keep it nice, guys. I sell homes that are 4 years, 5 years old, and they've never squeegeed this thing, and it's so foggy, it just makes the house look used, very heavily used, right? So keep it nice, guys. You're spending a ton of money on this house, any house, even if it was half of this price, it's still a lot of money in today's market. So keep it nice, guys. It's gonna help you in the long run. Now, you do get a soaking tub, that's cool. The robe is an extra 5 grand, all right? That's an extra 5,000 bucks right there if you want the robe, okay? 5,000 bucks, just kidding. But you do get a nice size soaking tub, which you don't get in a lot of houses, but at this price point, it should be like standard, and it appears that it is because we're getting one here. All right, the closet, they were generous, in my opinion. Look at this, this is nice, right? Lots of space, guys, lots of space. This is like another bedroom right here. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? Are you looking at it thinking it's not worth it, or you don't know yet because you're not sure what the prices are? Well, you'll know soon enough, guys. We're going to talk about that here momentarily, all right? With these homes though, you get the top rated schools in the area, okay? You can research that yourself. You should research that yourself if you're considering a relocation. Schools are important if you have little ones. I have a little one, but she's not in school yet, so it matters, but it would matter more if she was actually going to school. But if you're planning to, buy something, if you don't like the schools, even though you don't need them today, it's still relevant if you plan to have kids, because do you really want to sell the house in 2 or 3 years when you have a child? Well, I guess it'd be like 8 years if you're not gonna have kids for 2 years, because they won't be starting until they're 5, and 5 plus 2 is 7. So I guess you could buy wherever you want. But if you have kids that are starting school soon, take that into consideration. Okay, are you guys ready to see what's in here? It's really cool. Yeah, okay. All right, let's go. Check it out. It's a billiards room, guys. This is an awesome bonus room. Some might call this a man cave. I don't know. But you could sit here, you could watch TV, 4 games on at one time if you're into sports. They're into sports. Look at the artwork over there. You've got this going on, having some fun. Now, one thing with pool is that you gotta have space, all right? You gotta have space to hit the ball. Now, this is not a big table. This is like a condensed, compact version. And by the way, I'm no pool playing expert, right? But I've played, it's a lot of fun. And this fits in here really well. You're not gonna get a bigger table in here and have space. I don't know, real quick, have you ever watched Seinfeld? There's like an episode of Seinfeld where Kramer and George Costanza's dad, who is actually Jerry Stiller, have a room in George's dad's house. He gets a billiard room and they're trying to play and they're like hitting the wall. like knocking the blinds out of the way, everything else. You don't want that to happen. So you need a room the size of this for a pool table at minimum or larger. Now, this could be a playroom slash office space. It could be one or the other. This could be a guest bedroom. It could be another living room. It could be a movie theater space. Like imagine if that was like the theater, you put a bigger screen than that or something, a projector. Like this could be really cool. This could be a really neat space. So lots of options. So we have the 4 bedrooms, the formal dining. Actually, I call it the formal dining because it is a formal dining, but I want you to take note of something really quick that I see here. It's a formal dining, but where's the nook, okay? I mean, I think they intend for you to sit in one of the 6 stools up against the island, but there's no breakfast nook every day, sit there and have my coffee and, I mean, who reads the newspaper? Maybe some, right? But it's more like sip my coffee and scroll on Instagram these days, right guys? But there's no breakfast nook in here. So I keep referring to this up here in the front as, the formal dining. It's actually the only dining room in this home. So I guess you would have to put a table there, because if you don't put a table there, you're just not gonna have one. Sure, you could reconfigure this living room, maybe redo the furniture, switch it around, make space for a table. But honestly guys, I'm telling you right now, you spend this kind of money on a house, if the layout doesn't work, don't force a round peg through a square hole or whatever that phrase is. Get the floor plan that works for your family. If this isn't it, that's okay. We have another house we're gonna see right now. So why don't we go ahead and walk over there. I'm gonna take you guys through this double door entrance that comes on this next house, and I wanna see what you guys think, and let me know seriously in the comments below which one you like better, okay? I'm always curious. Real quick guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It really lets us help more and more families. We like to help people because it is a complex process with a lot of moving parts, especially if you are looking to move from out of state. So with you subscribing to the channel, which costs you nothing by the way, it tells YouTube that people like our videos, people are following our channel, therefore they'll push it out to more people and we can help more and more families every single month, okay? So it means a heck of a lot to us guys, more than you probably know. Actually, start a YouTube channel and then I'll subscribe and you can see how cool it is. It's pretty cool. So we love that. Secondly, if you do like these houses and you want to see them, please reach out to me. If you guys just come out here on your own, walk the models, check them out, register with the builder, even sign in online, and then call me a week or 2 later and say, Casey, I love that one house in the video. Can you get me some info? If you've already reached out to the builder, still contact us. I'll do what I can do, absolutely, to be a part of it. But there is a possibility that if you've already been to the builder, I may not be able to go with you anymore. So, but don't just rule it out if you've already been there. Let me know, we'll figure it out together. And now let's go to this next house. These are nice guys, and we're in an awesome location. I mean, we're out here off of like Shepherd Avenue in Clovis, you know, this is like, it's locked. This is like a fantastic part of town. You know, this is like what a lot of people dream, where they dream to be. It's in Clovis, in this area, you know, the best schools, you know, which is all relative to one person's opinion. But according to some of the sites like niche.com, Clovis Unified is the top ranked in the area. So there's a lot of stats to support that claim, but check into it for yourself and, you know, go from there. So, all right guys, we just walked out of this really pretty house right here I keep raving about. Now I'm gonna take you guys into the big brother. That was over 2,900 square feet. This one here is actually 3,312 square feet, okay? So in this house, we gain a half bath, okay? It's a 4-bed, just like the last one. The last one was a 3-bath. This is a 3.5 bath, plus we have a bonus space, plus a few other cool features that we're gonna check out right now. And some awesome soaring ceilings right when you walk in the entryway. You're gonna love it, so let's go on in and check it out. It's fantastic, guys, that these houses come with a 3-car garage, and look how tall this thing is. Like, look at that peak up there. I don't know, how do you even hang lights? Like, if you hang Christmas lights, for example, how do you even reach that? You might hire someone or get a really big ladder, I guess, I don't know. But this is a nice one, guys. It's a nice one too. I like the double door entrance. Check this thing out. Right, they're pretty, no? I like the exterior of the last house. I just love the stonework on the last one, but this is really a nice setup, guys. I love those windows there in the front. I could totally see my wife putting all her pumpkins out here with her bales of hay for the fall, making it really, really pretty. So this is awesome. It's really nice. In fact, I even like the green, like greenish, grayish tones. It's really nice. So double doors, guys. How often do we see that? Precisely never. 7-Eleven. All right, so check it out. Look at that. That's high, guys. So let me back up here. I mean, how cool would this thing be decorated like for Halloween or Christmas or you know, one of the big holidays? It's cool, right? This is like the house where, hey, I'll host Thanksgiving this year, you know? It's a really, really nice floor plan. It's huge. It's 3,300 square feet. There's a lot to see here, so let's just take a deep dive. All right, so nice entry, same floor. I'm not gonna talk so much about all the features in terms of flooring and cabinets and countertops. Like, it's the same specs as the last house in terms of those items, but this is more floor plan focused. So there's a lot of storage in this house too, which is something that some of the builders lack. So, you know, this is like a nice space to store linens and your vacuum and anything else you want, right? So good sized storage closet up front. All right, now this is kind of typical. I think that you might agree. This is probably maybe what one expects in a new construction home these days. We've got 2 bedrooms and a bath right up here. While this house has this, it does feel very different than most. Look at this. You know who would love that? So, Sophie. Are you wondering who Sophie is? Sophie is my little girl. She is 16 months. She's loud. She's the most beautiful thing in the world. She runs around like crazy, laughing at whatever, getting into everything, guys. So, yeah, she would love this though. I bet she would come here and look at this and get a big old smile on her cheeks. So she would love it. This is pretty though. It's nice. It's cool, you know, it's cool. In fact, these are cool little like palm tree sticker things here. Not what this video is about, but I'm like, hey, Sophie might want those in her room. So that's pretty cool. It's nice. Okay, all of the staging stuff aside, look at the size though. Like, that's a full bed and you have all that space over here. So this is actually a good room, good size. All right, now this comes with a walk-in closet, okay, just like the last house. Many of the rooms in this house, okay, the switch doesn't work right now, so we're gonna have to see it in the dark, but that's all right. Good size walk-in, so that's nice. All right, and then right to the left here, we've got bedroom number 2. This is the room with all the windows in the front of the house that I mentioned was very cool. It's super bright. Okay, I like that feature. This is very nice. Now, this has got a smaller walk-in, but it's still a walk-in, okay? This is a nice room though. It's a good size. Look at all the space you get. Now, something I'll say, I bet normally I would probably tell you this would make a fantastic office because I like in my house, the office is the front bedroom, kind of like this. This would make a fantastic office, but it doesn't make sense because this has a closet and we have an office, a room designated for an office in this house with no closet. So you don't want to give up a room with a closet for your office and then have to have one of your kids or someone having a bedroom with no office. So I don't know, you know, we'll talk, but let's keep moving here. All right, now up here is bathroom 1. It's a very nice full bath. Now, if you want to get technical, mathematically speaking, this is a 1.25 bath. What is that, guys? It means it's a 1 1/4 bath. The tub's a quarter, the shower's a quarter, that's a quarter, that's a quarter, so that's a full bath right there. And then with the added sink, the double sink makes it a 1 1/4 bath if you want to get technical. Just Just so if you guys ever see that like on Zillow or something, you see 1 1/4 bath and you're like, what the heck is a 1 1/4 bath? That's what it is. It just means there's an extra sink probably. All right, this is like very volume-esque. Lots of space in here. All right, so this is a nice coat closet right here, right off the entry. So you got your dinner party going on, right? Something fancy. They can hang coats right here. Not that we need coats these days. We need them in the wintertime. Honestly, it's like 63 degrees right now. I'm wearing my Think Fresno sweatshirt and it's hot. So I don't know, the idea of wearing a coat right now is crazy, but it's gonna get colder. So that's the coat closet. Now, what do you think this is? I bet you're gonna be shocked. It's not a linen closet. It's actually a powder room, okay? This is one of the things that we gain in this home over the last house is this is a powder room. It's a half bath. Obviously, we've got a quarter and a quarter. That makes half, right? It's a nice spot to have a powder room. It's right off of kind of the entry, but it's also off of the great room. Right across the way is the garage, okay? Again, it's locked. They almost always are. Except for the last video we just put up a few days ago. That thing had 2 unlocked garages and I got to show you those. And now, believe it or not, these garages are very similar to those, just bigger because they're 3 bays. All right, now, are you ready to be blown away? Are you ready? Look at the size of this, guys. This thing is massive. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that thing huge? This is giant. That's an interesting couch. I don't know if I could see myself balancing on that thing watching a movie, but hey, to each his own. This is a very similar kitchen to the last house in terms of cabinets like we talked about. The island is similar. They've got 5 stools, more spaced out. The last one had 6. You could probably fit 6 at this one if you shove them closer together, but then you have no elbow space, so I don't know what works. This is a big dining space though, okay? And it's all in one room. The last house, if you recall, the dining room was kind of in the front of the house, kind of behind the kitchen near the front door. I think I like this setup a little better, just with the dining room right off of the kitchen and living area. And look at this, look how much room there is to like walk around here. Now you've got lots of space. So you could even do a really nice round table here if you wished to do so. That light fixture is a standard feature. It comes with that. All right, now if that doesn't go with your decor, you can swap it out, but it's a pretty piece and it comes with it, so maybe try to make it work. This is a big room though. All right. Very similar kitchen though. I mean, look, we had this in the last house. I talked about how this could be a pantry, but it doesn't need to be because we have a designated pantry, which is also the case in this house. And this is also, you know, same drawers and everything as the last house. I don't think I talked about the countertop material yet in this video. This is like a quartzite material. That's what a lot of them are doing today. I love the marbling in it though. It's not just white. It's got some really nice veins in it. So that's pretty nice. Stainless steel dishwasher, which matches the stainless steel farmhouse sink. If you buy this house, buy the thing that goes in here so this thing doesn't get all scratched. And apparently there's a product that will take the scratches out, I've heard. I don't know, I just heard that the other day from somebody. And also make sure the diverter right here is pointed in the direction that it is pointed in, so that if the dishwasher gets backed up, that thing leaks into the sink where you want it and not pointed the other way, leaking onto your laptop, okay? We're missing a drawer face right here, so just ignore that hole. Actually, it's in there. Somebody probably tore it up. I'm sure that'll be fixed, but yours wouldn't come like that. Yours would come like these, right? Okay, we have a nice chef's hood up here. This is pretty cool, guys. It's nice. You can pull it out, clean it out. You get the gas range in here. And something else I love on this is that you have this really pretty backsplash that matches the countertops all the way up. So your walls are very well protected from any spaghetti sauce accidents, okay? I say spaghetti because I see pasta. I've never even seen this kind of pasta. Look at that. Okay, cool. Really nice. And then, you know, coffee pot right there, maybe. I don't know. Or actually, okay, that's nice. Cookie sheets can go in that bottom pull-out drawer there. That's a nice deep drawer. You could put the coffee pot in here so it's not out on display. Your toaster oven, maybe you put those items out here to keep your kitchen decluttered, you know? A lot of cabinet space though, that's nice. You can't go wrong with lots of cabinet space. You could even put your trash can in here. Actually, I'm saying your trash can. I'll bet you this right here is, yeah, this is for your trash. What the heck am I talking about? Nice, guys, I like that, it's cool. All right, now this is your designated pantry, your actual pantry. It is a tiny bit bigger, slightly wider than the last house's pantry. That one was huge, this one's even bigger, and I think that, like, I don't know who needs more pantry space than this. This is huge, guys, it's perfect. Look at that. All right, they lock us inside. We can go out the front door, of course, but we can't go out the back to show you the yards. But I'm going to drone it, so you're seeing that. These covered patios do come standard with this house. In fact, everything you see is standard except the furniture. So the flooring, all the materials on the, you know, in the kitchen, hardware, everything is standard. Not a bad sized yard, by the way, it's decent. I feel like you're kind of close to that rear neighbor, but overall it's workable. What you see is what you get, okay? There's no options to change out something. Like, this is what you're getting if you buy this, okay? This is it right here, okay? So this floor color, that countertop, I mean, it's very neutral, sort of, I say generic, but not in a negative way whatsoever. I say generic as in it appeals to a large amount of people because it's pretty neutral, and that's what a lot of people like. And then you can, you know, put your own spin on it once you move in. So let's check out the other bedrooms. We've got 2 more bedrooms, an office, and a few other things to see. So let's head down this hall. It's wide. I don't think you're gonna get a Mini Cooper down this hallway, but you could try. You could probably get it into the house though if you drive it through that slider. I mean, that thing opens up, it's huge, but yeah, nice wide hallway. All right, now this is the 3rd bathroom that we're seeing, okay? This is a 3/4 bath. We've got a 1/4 shower, 1/4 toilet, 1/4 sink, 3/4 bath. I feel like we're doing like a math lesson today in this video, but I just want people to understand the way things work because I oftentimes get those questions, what's a half bath, you know? So this is just to help people understand what's going on here. It's really nice. It's a nice, clean, conveniently located bathroom right here. So if you have guests, I mean, you can have like 3 different people using the bathrooms at the same time because we've seen 3 and they're all accessible to everybody. All right, okay, this right here is a good sized room. Check out the space that comes with this room. Look at that, that's a full bed. All right, good size. We got the 10-foot ceilings in this house, by the way. Look at this though, this thing is insane. Like, this is like a primary walk-in closet in other homes that we show on the YouTube channel. It's really cool, guys. The YouTube channel has become a resource for a lot of people moving here, relocating. We've got people from all over the country reaching out. I had a guy call me from Morgan Hill just the other day. Said he's got 4,000 square feet up there and he's looking to downsize and move back to the valley. So, you know, we're gonna try to help them find some, you know, that's what we do, you know, and people relocating from out of state, sometimes there's a lot more moving parts than just a simple move within the city. Real quick, this is not a bedroom. This was the designated office that I talked about. So it's right off of the primary, between the primary and the secondary bedroom that we just saw. So secondary bedroom, office, primary, and like the biggest laundry room we've ever seen on the channel. Look at this thing, guys. Tell me this isn't fancy. Got front loaders that come included, lots of cabinet space, look at that. You've got this nice little island here in the middle for folding clothes, putting your laundry basket, good shelves for storage, your detergent, all of that. I mean, there's a lot going on here. This is cool. You could actually hang a bar right here and hang your clothes if you don't dry certain things. That could be cool. But this thing is big. This is huge. What do you guys think? Do you think this is like, do you think this works? Oh, I see. Look at the paper. This is for wrapping presents. They've painted the picture and we pieced it together, right? Sophie would be all over that. She'd be running around the house with that roll of paper. I could already see it, laughing. All right. Next thing in this house is the primary suite, all right? It's a nice size with lots of space. I think you guys are gonna like this. Check this thing out. Before we get all the way in, let me just show you the closet. Bigger than the last house's closet, for sure. I mean, it's not like drastically bigger, but I think it's a little bigger. So, I love the double bars upper and lower, lots of space here. Very cool. Now this is nice. Look at the size of this thing. Good size. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what you even do with all this space, like right here, but you could like do a bed, you could put a couple of chairs or a bench or something at the end for putting your shoes on. You get a nice view out the back to the yard, so do something pretty back there and you'll have a nice view. I say do something pretty because these do not come landscaped. You are responsible for developing your backyard. It's kind of a fun process. It can be costly, but it is it's kind of a fun thing to do. All right, now this bench right here is what I was talking about for over there at the foot of the bed, but hey, it works here too. Right, and it's a very similar shower and tub from the last home in the video, so we don't need to like go stand in the tub again. Same basic setup here. Very nice, and then privacy with a door for the toilet. I think this is called the water closet, which is kind of an interesting name for what I call a toilet room, but that's what we call it. So what do you guys think? Do you like this house? Is it something you think would work for you? And do you think it's worth the money? You're gonna tell me in a little bit in the comments if you would. I'm curious what you guys think. It's kind of expensive, but I think you're gonna love it. So let's actually really quick, let's talk about where we are today in just for a quick second. And then we will get to the pricing, talk about what these things cost, availability, inventory, all of that stuff. If you are relocating here, let us know, we'll help, and then we'll let you guys go for the day. Let's check out the map. So today we are in Clovis, California, guys. Clovis is in the Fresno County region, all right? Clovis is kind of on the east side of Fresno County. And then within Clovis, we are in the northern part of Clovis off of Shepherd Avenue, all right? It's a super desirable area. Actually, nowadays, it's a pretty for years there wasn't much happening out there, but now it's a pretty fast growing area. This particular builder is doing a ton of different houses, all different price points all over the map. And then I know of a couple other builders that are doing big things with 3 and 4 different product lines in the area. So if you like that area, let me know and I'll tell you everything that's out there. But these particular houses, let me show you exactly where they are, all right? So right over here is Shepherd. Right here, we are just north of Shepherd. So we're in a fantastic area right up here. All right, so what's around here? Well, there's quite a bit, guys. We've got all the shopping you'll ever need if you just go south, about a mile or about 2 miles, we've got all the shopping. We've got a Trader Joe's nearby, a Walmart. We've got lots of stuff, guys. I mean, all the fast food restaurants, we don't need to name them all. Several grocery stores. We've got a Vons, we've got a Safe Mart, again, a Trader Joe's, a Walmart, which has groceries. Lots of that stuff nearby. We are in the
very highly sought after Clovis Unified School District. I was trying to think of something cool to say about it, but really it's just a very highly sought after school district. It is ranked as, I believe, the absolute highest district in this area. So it is ranked nationally as well, I believe. And you can check all that stuff out on niche.com. There's lots of that info on there with the ratings and everything else of all the feeder schools. So that's all great information, guys. And if you are relocating here, whether you have kids or not, schools are kind of important because it could affect resale value if you ever decided to rent your home out in the future, move on to a different home. You get more for rent typically if you're in a better school district. So these homes, by the way, in this video are probably not ideal rental properties. They're too expensive, they're too nice, and they probably will not pencil out. But that's all information for a different video. But back to the map really quick. So we'll do another video, guys, upcoming probably within the next week or so on everything around here, including the schools. We'll get on the ground out here and show you this shopping center we just showed you up here off of Herndon and Clovis Avenue. Up here at Fowler, we've got all kinds of stuff as well. In fact, I'll just zoom it in. We're like a 5-minute drive from here, probably. All these orange little names are businesses, guys. Home Goods, Old Navy, Mattress Firm, K Jewelers, Ulta, Dick's Sporting Goods, Five Below, Tilly's, Walmart, Sally's Beauty, Nordstrom Rack, Petco, McDonald's, Carl's Jr., Denny's. I mean, guys, the list goes on. And what we're going to start doing is showcasing these shopping areas around these neighborhoods in what we call city tours. So stick around. We'll have some more of those coming out probably in the next week or two with what exactly is around these areas. If you are thinking about relocating, we want to show you guys, be your advocate for the relocation that you're planning to make. All right, now, before you even get into that, let's talk about pricing on these to see if they're even an option, right? Let's find out what they cost, when they'll be done, and what's available, and then we can talk about if it makes sense for you or not. All right, so let's go on the pricing right now. Let me go to my notes here. I've got everything outlined. I can send this to you if you guys want to see it on paper or on your screen, right? Okay, so the first house that we saw in the video today was the 2961 square foot floor plan, so just shy of 3,000 square feet. It's a single story, 4-bed, 3-bath, 3-car garage. It's the one with the dining room up in the front of the house that we were kind of unsure about, because there's no nook. It might work just fine for you. I don't know. I'm sure people buying it love it, right? So there's something for everybody. That particular floor plan is $794,790. Okay, it says from $794,790. Okay, now you add solar to that house, you're going to be north of $800,000. Okay, do you think it's worth it? Let me know in the comments. Now, there is a house smaller than that, by the way. There's 3 models. We showcased the second and third largest one. The first one is only 2549 square feet. It was not in the video. It's also a 4-bed, 3-bath, and it's 2549 square feet. That one's about $40,000 less. It starts at $756,790. We're not going to talk too much on that house because it's not showcased in the video, but if you want to see it, reach out to us. We can show you what we've got on that. And then the second house in this video that we showed with the nice double door entrance, it was the 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3312 square foot floor plan. That one starts at $829,790. Again, $829,790 with solar. You're probably sitting at about $850. Do you think that price point is too high, too low, or just right? What do you guys think? I don't know. The HOA out here, again, it is, let's see, yes, I've got $86.47 a month. The tax rate's only 1.18, which is not bad. Riverstone and Tesoro Viejo, those communities both have higher tax rates. For property taxes, Riverstone's 1.6, Tesoro, I believe, is 1.42. So while it appears that these houses cost more money, which they do cost more money in Clovis than those communities I just mentioned, you are paying lower property taxes and a lower HOA than these master communities that we oftentimes showcase. So it's not just about the price of the house, it's about the total cost to operate the home out the door a month. What does that look like? And we can work through that together, figure out what the right house is, and if these are too expensive, we can find you something cheaper, and if these are too cheap, we can certainly find you something that costs more money that'll make you happy. So let me know in the comments below what you like. Reach out to us if you're thinking about making a move or relocating from out of the area. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, guys, we'll see you soon. Thanks.